So today is the day we get to do something super exciting to Dad's 2022 Can-Am Defender, and that is the window tint that Blake has got in his hands. I did window tint on my Defender about a year and a half ago, somewhere in there, and I've talked to Dad about doing his for a long time, and it's something we've talked about, but he didn't want it to be too dark. So I want to show you guys kind of what that final product looks like. This is not a 5% tint job. If y'all want to see what blacked out windows look like, go get you a can of spray paint. This is not going to be that dark. So these are pre-cut window tint pieces, and we're going to get these installed. So each of these pieces are all pre-cut on a piece of plastic film, basically. It is kind of weird to figure out what goes where. You can see the this piece is tinted. This is not. We're getting ready to put that next piece on, which is right there. And this is a shoot, what did I go with? This is a 35% for the front. All right, so now we've got 35% on the front, 20% on the back. Man, it looks dark in the camera. It looks a lot lighter. You can actually see Blake on the other side. Have not done the windshield yet, or the driver's side. So you can see the way it looks from the factory. Looking through the windows versus looking out that side. Yeah, it really doesn't look that dark through the camera. So 20% back, 35% front, and then we're gonna do 50 on the windshield. Back glass is out. Take the back glass out. It is not that hard to do. Couple screws. This thing just about falls out of there, and you've got it out. And uh-oh, tint's blowing. All right, so here's the finished product. But before I show you that, I want to make sure that I emphasize one thing. The tint, when you put it on here, is dark. I'm not a big tint guy. This is the first thing that I've ever tinted. I didn't tint my pickup truck. It's got factory back window tint. I did not do the front. So I am not a 5% guy. I am not that guy. Plenty of people out there are. Now, this thing looks super dark, but if you look at this windshield, see how that sun's reflecting off of it and you can't see in it? And you come and look at this one, you can see that sun, well, it still reflects off. But you can actually see inside in person. I cannot see inside this right now. So there's still water between the tint and the glass, and that is going to make it look a lot darker, and it's going to look very rippled. So this is 50% on the windshield, 35% on the front windows, because the front windshield has a factory film, which is what makes it a laminated piece of glass. That makes it darker. You can see safety laminated. That automatically makes it darker. So by doing the 50% on the front, it matches the 35 on the sides. And then we did 20 on the back and 20 on the back window. So, I mean, it looks dark in this camera. In person, you can see a huge difference between 35 and 20. I'll see what it looks like on the inside, but of course, that's very dependent upon the camera and how the camera wants to adjust to something that's dark. So, windshield at 50. You can see a little bit darker to the 35. Really doesn't look any darker to the 20. It does in person, but it does not on the camera. What you can see is when you look, you can look at the seat. If you close the door just a little bit more, you can see how the glass is really, it's stopping some of the light. So for you guys who are looking at doing window tint, UTV window tint, I'll tag them down below as well. It's where I got the tint for my Can-Am Defender Pro and for Dad's Can-Am Defender Max. So definitely recommend. Easy install. We had to trim one piece of tint because of installation error, not because of a cut problem. Install is pretty straightforward. You want to use a ton of water. We are using some hard cards, which you can get their little tint kit, which I'm pretty sure that's where the pink one came from. I'm pretty sure. That one's my favorite. This thing is, it's okay. You want to find you a squirt bottle that when you spray it, it does like a misty fog. Not something like your Zep bottle where it does a very heavy spray. For the soap, this is a big one. Do not use Dawn dish soap. It is a chlorinated soap. It will kill the glue. You want to use something like, Blake, where's that baby soap? There it is.
Yep. Old Johnston.
That's what you need right there. It is baby soap. It is a safe, soft, slick soap. That's the goal here. So no harsh chemicals, which is why you can put it in your eyeballs and it's not supposed to hurt. It doesn't eat the glue on anything. It's actually what we use for all the graphics on all the side-by-sides. We use this same setup to squirt on those, and yeah, we probably got stickers now that are 3-4 years old that we did with this glue. Glue is still good, so that soap is not killing the glue. Actually, we've had this bottle for
A while.
2 or 3 years. Yeah, so it lasts forever. So if you guys were looking at doing window tint on your Defender, you should do it. It looks good.